One's a conqueror of the seas, with a fleet both fierce and grand. One's a mastermind of chaos, with a plan to take the land. One's a force of nature, with storms and fury in his wake. One's a ruler of the underworld, with power none can shake. I, the four emperors, rule the waves tonight. In the world of One Piece, the legend shines so bright. With a treasure map and a crew so grand, we'll follow their adventures to the farthest land. Raise your flag and shout it loud to the emperors we cheer. In the world of One Piece, where every tale is near. For every battle, every fight, and every daring quest, we'll honor the emperors who put the world to the test.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Steve, aka Kaido, coming at you again with episode 3 of the Four Emperors podcast. Now, folks, you already know who I'm here with. Fellas, introduce yourselves.
They call me Blackbeard, but you can call me Nick.
They call me Red Hair Shanks.
Como no. They call me Danny D. Sanchez.
Hey, that's what's up.
True.
Boys, how y'all feeling today?
Feeling good,
Chilling,
man.
bro.
We just had that chapter release.
Man, we are hyped.
We got a lot of stuff to get to today. We got a lot of
Crazy.
stuff. So, Nick, take it away. Tell the people what we got cooking, man.
Welcome, everyone, new and old. We're going to have another basic little structure for you today. We're going to start off with our normal review of an arc. This week is going to be Syrup Village, led by my GOAT, my king, Danny D. Sanchez. We're doing Syrup Village, so don't miss out on that. We're going to follow that up by a quick little news day. Nothing too crazy in the news this week in terms of One Piece, and our card review will be a little on the shorter end. But that is perfectly okay because this week's theory piece is out of the world. We got a new chapter that just came out today, actually a few hours ago, 11:26. So if you are caught up, please be there. We want you there. And if you're not caught up, sorry about that, but we'll still be here for you. We got a whole another episode chunk in here for you, so we'll be waiting for you. We'll be here. Let us know when you get here. And then after that, we have our little conclusion to wrap it up, and we have our trivia question at the end. Of course we do.
All right, everybody. Today we got an amazing arc, the one you put on your pancakes. We got Syrup Village.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No.
brother.
No, brother.
Now, we got Luffy, Zoro, and Nami. Now, kind of a team.
Yeah,
kind
kind
of.
of.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They reach Syrup Village, and, they're in search of a boat.
A real
A
boat.
real ship, not a little hinky-dinky two-person ship, little boat. No, they want a real boat. They want some booze, and they want some meat.
Absolutely.
So, they get there.
Just like
and-
me for real.
Yep. And they meet Captain Usopp,
Whoa.
a chronic liar.
Whoa, the Captain Usopp?
From the Usopp Pirates.
He's a chronic liar, and the first scene we see, he's just running around town screaming, "Pirates! Pirates! Pirates!" There's no pirates. And what is he doing? I mean, what is wrong with you? Like, what are your first thoughts on Usopp, guys?
Pinocchio looking ass.
Damn,
Boy
man.
who cried
Right
wolf
off the
looking
bat?
ass.
Straight for the throat, bro.
I could not stand him, bro.
Yeah.
I honestly, even
What?
watching him in a manga, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, watching him in the anime, I could not stand his ass, bro.
That's
It was
fucked
too much.
up.
Like, they really leaned into it. Like, that was it. Like, that was his whole character. I'm like, damn, like, take a break.
As much of hating that is, Steven, I'm gonna agree with you. I didn't like that guy off the bat either. I didn't trust him. He was lying to it. And speaking of lying, you know what I learned? I learned that Uso in Japanese literally means to lie. Something like that. So right off the bat, he's not on the right foot with me.
No, honestly, I get you guys. I understand what you're saying. But his fucking drip is wild.
Of course,
dude.
of course.
He's got the
Of
overalls.
course.
He got the one-hand wristband. He got the little fucking
With the
shoe
bag.
That's
shot.
why I had to cosplay as him, bro. Like, that fit is
True.
immaculate, bro.
Yo, that bag goes hard.
I
His-
love the
his
bag. I love the bag.
He had his annoying moments, I guess. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, they definitely took some inspiration from that. As a character, I knew he was going to be annoying going into it, just from the way they presented Usopp as a character. But over time, he grew on me in this arc. I actually liked at the very end, he did stand on business a little bit.
Yeah.
He tried to defend his boys
Yeah.
at the end of the day. when the push came to shove, he stepped up. I
Yeah.
expect that.
So, Eric, about what you're talking about, would you say after this arc, is this lying a weakness or a strength?
It could be seen as both. It really depends on how you identify lying, right? Because let's take this back to real life, right? You might lie for a good reason and you might lie for a bad reason. And I think Usopp, technically, he was lying for a bad reason, right? When he was like screaming, pirates, pirates, pirates. But internally, I think it was a lot of like psychological wanting his dad to come back.
Yeah.
Like emotional damage.
Emotional damage. So, yeah.
True.
Cool. All right, so let's continue off. Now, we meet a girl, Kaya. She's a very nice girl, kind of sick. She's got some hella generational trauma. Her parents are dead. She's got no one to look forward to except our boy Usopp.
Yep.
Now, because of her, we do get a crazy twist with her butler.
What's the twist?
I just said it, man.
Her butler?
She has two. Remember, she has Mary and
Oh, the weird looking guy.
yeah, the one with the glasses.
With the sheep.
So what's the twist with the butler?
Well, the butler, the one that was supposed to protect her, the one that was supposed to be everything for her, actually wants to kill her for her money.
Damn, he just like me. I mean, man, that's fucked up.
He's a scammer whammer for real, bro.
Yikes.
You know, Usopp, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, they all find this out, get really upset. Usopp's scared for Kaya's life, the village's whole situation. He thinks the village is going to go under. Luffy says, not to worry, my boy.
Go.
I'm here,
Go.
and I'll take care of it.
Go.
So you know what happens? He fucking takes care of it.
Puts his fucking
He
hands
fucking
up.
puts it, and he fucking
And he
beats
takes
this
care
guy
of it.
down. He takes care of it. That's
Handles
it.
business.
What did you guys think of Kuro as a villain compared to the previous villains?
I felt like he was his motivation was the funniest out of all of them. He was like, I'm tired of being a fucking pirate.
He
like,
was
it's like, I'm tired of shit. Like, how can I get to the bag? Like, you know, what can I do? Let me go scam. This, like,
scamming
child.
rich white people.
Yes,
That's what he started doing.
He's like, let me scam this.
And the
rich
easy
white-"
way out.
But like poisoning a child, bro,
Crazy.
is absolutely crazy.
Crazy.
And then what it also makes me think, like, you know, because we got the whole boy that cries wolf, because when his actual pirates show up and like nobody believed him, what would the townsfolk be able to do? Like, what if the townsfolk believed him? Would they even be able to run the pirates out, do you think?
Not even close.
Like, so that the impact for me didn't really like hit as much. Like, I get it's not supposed to be like, oh yeah, now the whole crowd is rallying behind Usopp. Like, I'm like, okay, even if they did, what would they have done?
Nothing.
No, like you couldn't do anything.
What I really liked about Hero is the iconic like raising his glasses
Yes.
up with the huge ass Wolverine nails, but they were technically gloves that he put on.
Oda's such a
yeah.
good writer.
That always brings me back. This is like a real life thing that I always find funny. Is like when like a lady has like long ass nails. I always wonder, how do they wipe their ass, bro?
Oh my god.
Like he probably has the same problem. Like he
How
gets
do you
out
even
of
type, bro?
he gets out of this he gets out of his shift. He just fought some pirates and he's like he hits the toilet. And he's like, oh fuck, I gotta take the glove off now.
I like the foreshadowing that showed us though, because we always saw him do that normally.
From the
And you're
beginning
like-
of the hour.
you're like,
pushing up his glasses
yeah,
with the palm
we're
of
like,
his hand.
What the fuck is wrong with his hand? Why you keep doing
Yeah.
that? And then you find it out, you're like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
I liked
On
it.
some Edward Scissorhands type shit.
I liked it. You guys saw the final battle with the Straw Hat Pirates and Black Hat Pirates, right?
No.
Well, if you missed it, if you missed the fight, recap: Luffy gum bells his forehead into Captain Kuro's forehead, knocks him the goofy out. Right. This is the first time we see, other than Bummy the Clown, we see an actual bad guy pirate use an ability that's unknown to us. It's not just a sword swipe or claws and a sword. It's like, oh, I'm turning invisible and teleporting and fucking like Sharingan.
What the
like,
fuck is that? Cat out of the bag attack. Like
exactly.
Like
What
it
is
was so
that?
stupid, but it was so.
was
I
that?
thought it was so cool.
It wasn't even a devil fruit, right?
no, it
No,
was
it was
just
just-
It was just
it was just
fast.
aura. just
Well, without spoiling, I think it does reference a power that's later introduced.
Yeah,
maybe,
down the line,
perhaps,
potentially.
perhaps.
Potentially.
We don't know.
That's
We
a
don't
good
know.
view.
We don't know.
All right, what do you guys think about the boy Django, aka Michael Jackson,
Oh my
aka
gosh.
Hypnotist,
Oh my
aka
gosh.
Weirdo?
You know what I found out about him recently, and I
What?
didn't even know this the entire time until maybe like last week.
What?
That the hypnotism that he gets is from. It's not from like a devil fruit or anything, but it's from a mushroom that grew off of his chin.
You're not
What?
serious.
I'm so serious, bro.
You're
Look it
not
up.
serious.
Fact
Like-
check this. Fraud. Fraud.
I'm gonna
Like,
be
mushroom.
Like, look it up. His chin, like his little weird thing on his chin, is a mushroom
I
growth,
thought-
and he ate the mushroom, and it gave him the powers to do.
yo,
hypnotism.
Jamie. I mean, Nick, look that up for us. Bro.
I'm literally looking.
I thought
up.
it was that weird thing that he uses to attack people with the circular thing that Luffy bit and broke.
Well, yeah, it says that he got his hypnotism powers from a mushroom that grew on his chin.
Well, while Nick is looking that up, all right, let's see if you guys remember this. Who defeated Kuro before Syrup Village? Why did he go into hiding? Do you guys know?
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. And he's like, I'm sick of this shit.
By
God."
who?
Ooh.
Is it a later character?
Nope, it's earlier.
It's a fraud.
No, it's beforehand.
Don't say it's Buggy. I'll throw up if
Come
it's
on,
Zoro.
guys.
Somebody
Close.
we met already.
Close. You guys are
Is it
close.
Morgan?
Yes.
Oh,
Give me my
yes.
fucking prize.
Yes, let's
Man.
Bunch of
If
frauds.
I got beat up by Axe-Hand Morgan,
go.
I'm scamming white women too. I'm jumping straight in there. Say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. I'll wipe your ass. For
I don't understand how he lost though. I feel like Kuro from like an attack
OP,
power
bro,
and his
yeah.
movement, and maybe it was like a numbers advantage, like his crew versus the other.
No,
crew.
I literally think it was that because at the end he just used that substitute instead of wanting to fight him head on. It's not like he fought him and lost. He just fled when he realized he was losing.
That's true.
So I do have an update on the research, and it seems that our Kaido Yonko crew member Steven is actually right. This is
Just
gonna
give me
go-
my money!
Where'd you get this from?
This is from an SBS directly from Oda that the thing, quote unquote, growing from his chin is a psychedelic mushroom, and when he was hungry once, he tried eating it, and it was gross. But that somehow, he literally says somehow, was able to give him the power to hypnotize people. Maybe Oda's not the GOAT.
How dare you? Cut. No, cut.
Blasphemy.
Oda's always the GOAT.
That's interesting for sure.
Anyways, to continue on the arc, we get past the battle.
Mhm.
We meet this guy,
Ass
Usopp.
whooping.
Amazing guy.
Something like that.
He's a little annoying, but hey, he did what was right, you know? Bleeding.
You know, I'm going to interject here, actually, because speaking of that battle, like Steven and I said, we don't like Usopp. However, what got it for me was the moment in that fight when he told his little boys, you know, tomato ketchup and sauce or whatever.
And to run
he
away.
said, he told them to run away,
Run
but like
away.
not
The
actually
carrot.
run away. That moved me, bro. That moved me, bro.
And then Zoro even said something. Zoro was like, hey, he did something
Because Zoro
smart.
just like
Yeah,
me,
he's
he
like-
gets it.
He's
just
like,
like
yo,
me.
Usopp made them feel courageous and running away.
Yeah, that's what moved me.
That's cool.
And
I
also,
remember that.
we don't even hit on this yet, but the whole aspect of Usopp and his boys using like the strategy of like holding the fake flags up or whatever to
Ugh, go.
represent
Guerrilla tactics.
having more crew members than actually were available.
8,000.
8,000, yeah,
I
that's
rocked
really
with
cool.
it. I rocked with it.
So what do you guys think between Usopp and Kaya? What do you guys think with this whole? You know, are they closer? Than
Okay. All right.
Hey, yo.
He just did that next to me, actually.
do you think? Did you like it?
I'm not answering that.
You like
So,
that.
anyways,
No, I felt like
liked
it was
it.
sweet. I felt like it was sweet. Like, keeping
Oh,
her
them too.
entertained with stories.
So do you guys like the Usopp Kaya thing? Do you think they're gonna be something?
I would like if they held hands. Yes. I would be there for that.
I feel like Kaya would have died without him.
Oh, if you want to hear my thoughts on Kaya,
Most
let's get to
definitely.
the
Without Usopp.
Most definitely.
let's get to the fraud watch section of the arc. If you want to hear my thoughts on Kaya.
But before
Spoilers.
we get there, let me close up. Now, they save the village. They save Kaya,
Yep.
and they get the most amazing reward in all of One Piece: the Going Merry. The goat, the best boat to ever live. Rich girl said, "Here you go. Take this and enjoy it."
This is why you make friends with rich white women, brothers.
Absolutely.
Now we got
Don't scam
Usopp
them.
with the biggest bag on his back. He's like, "You guys have fun with the Merry. You guys
Yo.
have a good. I'm gonna go on my.
see y'all
I'll
later."
See y'all later." I think he did that on purpose. I think he was just like, you know, please
Yeah.
take me, please take me.
Mhm.
And
He said, if you don't get your
if you don't get in here right now, boy.
Get your ass on this boat.
So he gets on the boat. Now we got
a new
Usopp.
member.
I'm leading my own
a new
crew.
member of the Straw Hats. Kind of not, not me still in and out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's how we close up the arc. Now I got a little quick question for you. Fraud watch. Who's the fraud watch?
Okay, me
Did I say
first.
watch?
So,
Oh my god! Please, someone talk.
I think
Please, someone say something.
I'm right here, guys. Don't
Fraud
worry.
watch.
He's been eating.
Don't worry, guys. Frauds? I'll be there. In Syrup Village, you got so many options. You could give me Usopp. You can give me Kuro for being a bum. We'll get to him.
Did you say Usopp?
Absolutely. Hold on. We'll get to that. We could do fucking ketchup, mustard, and mayo, the fucking Usopp pirates,
Like
right?
Carrot, onion, and pepper.
Whatever.
Is that
That's
their
what I
name?
said.
Yeah, carrot, onion, and pepper.
That's what I said, bro.
The guy with the glasses pissed me off.
Django's a bum, right? But the real fraud for me this arc
Mako J.
is
though.
Kaya D. Idiot.
How dare you put D in her name?
Because how in the world are you literally one of the few educated people that we see, real money, a whole team around you to protect you, and some guy randomly shows up when your parents die, and you just randomly start getting sick the next day type shit, and it just never improves. And you're like, let me not do any pattern recognition, any critical thinking skills, and just slowly die.
Not only that, Mary too. Mary, you're not putting pieces
He didn't
together.
do nothing.
No, Mary's like you. That's the
Oh,
caregiver,
that dude isn't. I think that's the biggest fraud.
right? Mary's the biggest
That's number
fraud.
one fraud
Because
over
how
here.
you supposed to be caring for this? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Until he disappeared, I thought he was in on it too. Because I'm like, no way he could be that incompetent, bro.
That
Yo,
brother was
alright.
scheming.
We got fraud. We got fraud.
Damn it,
Watch.
Fraud.
Now, last but not least, we're gonna rate this arc 1 out of 10. Starting with Eric. What do you rate it?
Zahaha. I would probably put the arc rating for this arc specifically from what we've watched so far. I would give it like a 7.5.
That's good.
I actually really liked the development of the arc. I felt like the characters were more fleshed out compared to previous arcs. And
A little deeper.
Kuro, I feel like, was the best villain up until this point.
I agree.
Better than Buggy?
He felt like a threat. He's the first time I truly felt like
He was
Luffy
scary.
was,
Like, screw
because
it.
like knives do really well into rubber, and like he actually felt like, damn, he could actually do some real damage.
Okay. Yep.
I agree. I like this arc a lot too. I think I'd probably give it, man, honestly, like I want to give it an 8 out of 10, but that sounds too nice. But like looking back at it, it really was that good. You got like the Usopp backstory with his mom. I cried. You got the Usopp Pirates moment. I cried. And then you got the Usopp Kaya thing, which was cute. I didn't cry.
It was.
It was cute. So I give it an 8
very
out of
nice.
10. I like the arc. It was great.
What about you, Steven?
I give it a solid 7
Okay.
out of 10. Because like
He's
I said,
so different, dude.
it was. Wait, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what you guys rated. I know you rated it at 8, but I'm
I'm
not
a 7.5.
7.5. Okay. Like I think it was a 7 because I
Yeah.
didn't like his introduction. Honestly, I thought he was so annoying that there's no way that he was gonna be a part of the crew
True.
for real.
True.
But I won't say he grew on me, but he just made it a bit more tolerable. Like his little moments of somewhat bravery. I like the dynamic between him and Kaya and him telling stories and all that.
Beautiful.
His backstory was sad, but I felt like not sad enough for you to do this until you're like almost an adult. Keep going back. Like after a while, like especially once you reach your teens, you should probably stop doing that.
Stop.
And,
Grow up.
Now you're cohorting kids into your whole thing too. Like without going into it, I just
Get a
felt
job.
like there was just so many things that like just took me out of it because of
Yeah.
Usopp. It just lead me down. I like the idea of the gang working together for the first time, all three of them. But other than that, it was pretty okay.
I hear you. Okay. That's it for our Syrup Village arc review. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're just going to jump straight into some news here. Nothing too crazy this week. We did, actually, all four of the guys here, we started playing One Piece Bounty Rush.
One Piece.
Bounty Russia.
If you guys haven't heard, it's actually a mobile game. I've been playing it personally on my iPad, but it's been in Japan for like a few months. It's been out over there, and you can like see live streams of people actually playing it in real time. And we finally just got it over here in the US. It came about a couple weeks ago, like near the beginning of September. And it's basically almost like a MOBA if you guys ever played League of Legends or anything like that.
It's fun.
It's cool, and you get your own characters, and it's kind of a gacha game too. You know how it goes with Japan and their mobile games. So you basically open loot boxes, get different characters, get a Luffy here, you get a Buggy over there, Sanji, whatever it may be, whoever that is. And you get to play with them and fight other players in an online 4-against-4 multiplayer game. And it's actually been really, really fun. So that's what the guys and I are on at the moment. It's brand new. You guys should hop on it as well. It's free. You don't have to put any money in there. And it's been a great time. Other than that, online, we also did get a release of new Vivre Cards. And so what these cards entail are full-on, like, character information sheets, basically. And this time we got characters, and if you're only at Syrup Village, you may not know these names. But we have a few notable ones of Yamato, Queen, Mihawk, and Shanks. You should know that one, right? And it kind of gives us a background of their titles, birthdays, their boats, their favorite flowers, some funny information we got this time. We got what their occupation would be if they weren't a pirate, like in real life, and of course their bounties and such. Those are the characters we got for this set, and then the next set is going to be some of the Blackbeard crew. Ooh, that's my crew, by the way. Other than that, we do have the Steve Aoki collaboration that my friend Steven brought up last week. We finally actually got to see it in person.
It was peak.
It's beautiful, right?
It was really good. I love those bomber jackets, man.
Oh, yes.
If it becomes available, I'm definitely getting it. I love
like
how
the jerseys.
they brought the shoes to life too.
I get them.
Like
I get the shoes, but
you
where,
like the
where are you
jerseys
gonna
too?
wear them?
No,
Where you gonna wear the shoes?
I'm not saying I'm gonna get
The
the
baddie
shoes. I
the
just like
club.
I get the I get the jerseys. You can wear the jerseys.
I'll definitely
Why
cop
not?
that bomber jacket. Like,
How much
for
is it
sure.
going for though?
Probably like
Dude,
$200.
hundreds.
Too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It was actually shown. We got the pictures from New York Fashion Week. So you know it's not going to be cheap.
Yeah, no, come on.
But I agree. There's sets of different characters, current arc. What do you think, Danny, about some of the sets that they have available?
I think One Piece is doing great. I think look at this. We're how many
We're on
years
top.
old? 20,
Stocks are high.
Over
We're on
20
top.
years old, and look at these stocks. They're so high up. We're getting new clothing lines, new anime feed. Like we got
Yup.
Wit Studio cooking up.
Yup.
We're getting everything. We got live action.
Show me Boruto at New York Fashion Week. I'll wait.
Who?
I'll wait. Who? I'll wait.
Rasengan!
Yeah. And so that's happening over there. I'm going to transition over into my little TCG update. That's kind of all we have for the news. In terms of the card review, again, it's a bit short this week too. Like I said, we do have the release of OPO8 coming out tomorrow, actually on Friday the 13th, which is going to be huge for us in the US. OPO9 kind of did just come out in Japan as well, so they're having fun with that. We're getting to see how the meta changes for them.
Which one's the one with the bounty cards?
The bounty cards come in every set, but like
Okay.
honestly, I've never even seen one low key. Like I never see those. I see manga
I want
cards
one
more.
of those.
They're beautiful and they're expensive. We do have, I mentioned this last week, the red and purple law leader card did get banned. It's not Oda doing it, but I'm gonna blame him. He knows what decks I like to play and have fun with, and he bans them. I think he just doesn't like me
Yes,
because I'm
nerf
black.
you, bro.
It's because I'm. It's because I'm Blackbeard, man. He knows.
Yeah, because I'm black.
I forgot the beard there, huh, bro?
Literally. And then one of the other decks that's rising now, if you guys play the game, you know about Blue Nami. And the way the game
Eyes White
works,
Dragon?
I wish. It's Blue Nami. And so the way this game works, right, is you have your leader, has 5 HP, right? And if you punch the other guy's leader hard enough, that's 1 HP gone. You got to do that 5 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Nami deck is the only one where the win condition is to run out all of your cards in your deck. So I'm over here playing the game by myself, basically, and they're over there, draw 3, draw 4, draw 5. Man, brother, I'm here. I want to play. Like, I want to play too. Like, so that deck is becoming really popular and meta and strong, so I might throw up. And the only controversies is there's this new purple Kaido leader card that's coming out with OPO8, and they're saying that this new pudding yellow-purple card might overtake it. So that's kind of some of the his-has, biz-baz coming out with meta updates for the card game.
Welcome. You've made it to the best section of the episode, which we call Theory Piece.
Yippee!
Hosted by me, Eric D. Gaines. One would say it's their favorite due to the rich topics we explore each episode. Others would highlight the discussions that cause extreme rage out of specific Yanko. Or perhaps due to the insight we gain by dissecting the best written piece of fiction ever. Me personally, I would say it's because you have the greatest emperor leading the helm, Shanks, aka Eric D. Gaines.
brother.
Okay, all right.
Oh, by the way, we will add that this is a spoiler warning from now on, so let's just make sure if you are spoiled or you're not caught up yet, we are going to ruin your day.
Sorry, friends. Sorry, friends.
Get out!
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you then.
You know what? Just stay in the corner, bro. All right? But overall, there's no right or wrong answers here. It's just 4 emperors trying to make sense of it all. Buckle your seatbelts, put on the tinfoil hat, and join us while we delve into the richness which we call Theory Piece.
Yes, sir.
Extra, extra, hot off the press. Chapter 1126 is out, and it is piping hot. Turn that kettle off, Nick.
My fault.
What is happening? I just don't understand. This final arc just doesn't miss. We are feasting at this point, and Oda is a Michelin star chef.
I love him.
Burning his pants.
Long is the time where chapters of One Piece are empty fluff or lacking development. 1126, titled Taking Responsibility, goes in, and we're excited to talk about it and give our thoughts.
Absolutely.
All right, so the chapter starts off with the Giants and the Straw Hats celebrating as the crew always intends to do at an end of an island. Mugs full of liquor clank against each other as people are laughing, dancing, and if you're Luffy, eating a whole island worth of meat.
Goat.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. Wait.
Huh?
Hey. Get your head out of the gutter there, right,
No
bro?
Diddy.
But yeah, pretty much at the start, a few panels are committed to just putting a little bow on the storyline of Kuma and Bonnie.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna shoot this. I know it's tragic. I heard someone here at this specific table for the first time in a long time might have just had some rain drop on their eye.
Maybe you do have a heart too, man.
Whatever.
Hey, but Steve, I'm gonna kick it off to you first. How did you feel about the conclusion of that father and daughter duo, and how does it connect with you?
No, like it's really ironic how just the last episode I was talking about how I never had any like tearjerker moments, but this was the closest that I've ever gotten. Like I felt I got the little goosebumps when seeing Kuma smile. Like I always see memes of it, but I haven't seen him like really do it since the flashback. So to see him all beaten, battered, and bruised, and his little kid just sitting on his lap saying like, "We did it, we did it, Dad, we did it." And it's like,
Beautiful.
oh my gosh, dude,
It's beautiful.
Like my heart, like I felt that. It was like doom doom. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I had to,
Gear 5?
I had to
Yeah,
read
right.
it twice.
I was like, oh my gosh. I had to look back, and it's just seeing everything that they come to, and like Kuma was basically my introduction into the manga, because that's when I started reading when his backstory started. So for me, he was the most that I had connection with. He was the one of the warlords that I liked the most. I liked his power, and I wanted to figure out more about him. And getting to know him to that level on both the anime and in manga for the first time, and then seeing his character resolution come to that was really just like it hit me right here, man. It hit me right in the feels. So I loved it.
For me, you remember that Bonnie's a child. Bonnie's 12 years old. Bonnie's a little kid.
Yeah.
She went through the whole Egghead Island doing all these sort of crazy. She was actually before that she met Sabo as well. They had met
true.
prior to Egghead. She did all that. She's a 12-year-old kid.
Man, that's
She
kind of
went
disturbing.
with no father, nobody, and she finally gets her good moment. And even though it's not 100% pure, because we know, man, it's hitting me right now. Kuma's not all there right now. Kuma's not there, and she's just happy to have him physically there, and I'm pretty sure they want to somehow restore him, but I don't know. We'll see in the future, but it's something that's very touching, seeing him as a child go through slavery and all these crazy things, getting beat, all that, and just how much Bonnie really cares for her dad.
I
It's
agree.
touching.
I think it's like a beautiful touching moment. It's more, it's not just like they made it out, or they won the fight. It's
It was deep.
it's a father back with his child again, and how many times do we get that in One Piece? Do we get like the happiest ending possible, right? And maybe it's not the happiest ending possible, right? Because he had to go through so much. I remember those scenes where he's like sprinting across the world, climbing the mountains. He's gonna get his daughter, and then to go to the strongest bad guy we've maybe ever seen, punch him straight in the mouth, and get out with her. That's the goal. That's the goal.
All instinct.
He'll never be on Fraud Watch, ever.
Kuma
Let
is
me-
peak.
Let me ask you guys something real quick though, because this happened with some of my friends who were listening to the manga, or reading the manga technically. A lot of them actually fell off when they were reading the chapters for Kuma. Like the Kuma backstory apparently turned off some people. Did that happen to you at all?
Man,
turn it off.
Like you got like less excited about reading the chapters that the whole Kuma backstory was going on.
It was too long or something.
I think people were just more excited to hear about like the Straw Hats, what was going on with them.
for such a pivotal moment. To
yeah,
then
and then it
stop all
segued for
just
like
to
5
come
chapters.
I see. I see.
Did you guys feel that way or no?
No, well, I didn't get that experience because that's when I started. So I guess I'm a little biased on that front.
True.
But
Why?
Because like I didn't watch the build up to them going to Egghead. I literally started reading the manga as soon as Kuma's backstory really started. So I guess I can't say the same. But I know Nick, as somebody who's been manga only for like a long time.
Absolutely.
How did you feel about it?
I think it was kind of like especially in Egghead specifically, it was kind of a good break because that's like the main backstory that we get in Egghead. So a lot of the time we were like, oh, I want to see the Straw Hats together. Like we're meeting Vegapunk for the first time. Like it's beautiful to see the island of Egghead, this futuristic world that's brand new to us. But it was kind of like a lot of that, right? And there was nothing really to break it up. Once we got Kuma's backstory, it's like, okay, now I can cry again. Now I can feel the beauty of One Piece again. Not just like brand new fun island. Let's get to some real stuff again. Let's see some tragedy. Let's see someone overcoming that tragedy. So I really like Kuma's backstory because of that.
That's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, and then great. Like after that, we've also received location updates on key characters. In this chapter, the Blackbeard pirates seem to all be on Hachinoso, minus Lafitte. He is spying on the revolutionaries and has confirmed that the food supply situation is dire for the Celestial Dragons. I know Danny highlighted this last episode, and they made sure to emphasize that just one more time.
Yeah.
Imagine losing to vegan bacon.
What?
I'm just really excited about the fat Celestial Dragons who have to just diet for a day.
Starving.
And we also
I
like,
can't have 5 fucking meals.
I know we were always like trying to figure out where, like, what was he doing? Like, why was he? But my question is also, why was he there? Right? Because you already defeated the revolutionaries. What business do you still have with them? Like, or what information are you trying to gather from that?
They're so sneaky. They're so sneaky.
Infiltrate.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe does it line up with Katarina getting her copy thing? Like, are you waiting for an opportunity to use it? Is that why he's there?
They're probably trying to figure out how to zone themselves into their area, so when they make a move, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's
Yeah, but shortly after that, we finally found out the backstory behind the whole Bartolomeo burning Shanks' flag.
Man.
They referenced it like 15, 20, 30 chapters ago? I don't know.
not 30, but
It's
yeah,
been a
like
while.
20.
Yeah.
The cover art for that was hundreds of chapters ago. Hundreds. I'm talking like Whole Cake time.
What?
Really?
That's when the cover art of him doing that showed up, and we're like, is this gonna have consequences? And here we are, dealing with the consequences.
Damn.
He let that shit cook and simmer, bro.
So Oda has a history of using cover arts to forecast future events, huh?
Absolutely.
You think Yamato cover stories for the past 20 chapters is gonna play a
Bro,
part?
I'm sick of that shit, bro.
I'm so fucking
Man, get me
done.
out of Wano,
Just
man.
put the sword on the shrine and call it a day.
Wano was long enough.
Like, bro, I can't stand. I want you to cook with some stuff, but maybe not that it would have significance, but maybe he's just like withholding because if we're getting towards the end game and he's going to be referencing stuff in the future, maybe he doesn't want to just show it just yet.
Got you.
Yeah, so our boy Bart pretty much was put down like a dog. R.I.P. Choo Choo Ruff Ruff. By the boy, the one-hit wonder, Shanks. Guess the barrier fruit can't withstand the goat and his crew. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
me. Not me. Oh, who was saying the barrier fruit is
Oh, sorry.
unstoppable?
Sorry, there's rats in here. Sorry, rat-haired pirates.
Little fraud.
Well,
no,
no,
fraud.
I think since they finally established that devil fruit, or not devil fruit, that hockey conquers devil fruits, it was kind of fuck it, but I'm not saying that shit. it was only a matter of time before we see that turns out hockey could get past the barrier fruit. But if that's the case, why didn't Odin get to Orochi when the barrier fruit was used against him?
Maybe it's a speed diff.
Because he get
Being faster than crossing your fingers. Insta kill.
Or maybe it's just like an exuberant amount of Conqueror's hocki just hit his dome and like
Yeah.
shook him to his core and made him
Conks.
sweat a little bit.
Domain expansion.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Gomi no Mi domain expansion fraud watch.
But yeah, Shanks pretty much offers a pretty pity deal where if he wants to live, he needs to poison Luffy within a month.
Because he's responsible.
Rats.
Yeah, but Bart obviously rejects this, swallows the poison as a way of self-sacrifice. Seemingly the poison is fake.
That's a go.
And Bart looks to be in the clear. Psych! Your boy Usopp pulls up with the bazooka rifle and blows their shit up to smithereens.
Didn't even try.
Dude, like, can Usopp do that?
Van Alger ain't doing nothing on
Does-
that
does-
boy.
Yeah.
Van Alger was shooting a rock.
I could shoot crackers, guys.
He was
Facts.
shooting a rock and he
He was
couldn't even
shooting
get through
birds.
that. No.
No, yeah, when he was going against Beppo.
Yeah, when he was going against
Breaking
Beppo,
rock.
he couldn't even take a rock down, bro.
Power skill to rocks.
Usopp on top.
Usopp just watching these two little kids fight with
It's
their
like,
little
that's
pee-wee
cute.
guns, their little air guns.
I have a question though. Because he's talking about this rifle bazooka. In my eyes, I was thinking he pulled out that rifle and put so much fucking hockey in it. That shit became a bomb. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. He said, "Where's a bottle cap?" Grabbed it, put it in his gun.
Pure hockey.
That's what I was thinking.
Yo, that got me hype as
Okay,
hell.
Danny
man.
Glazer. It just got humid in here. Danny,
I got hype.
change your shorts.
Yeah, what I actually like about that whole theory too is that it highlights Usopp as more of like a powerhouse sniper,
Yeah, dude.
while Usopp is most likely gonna highlight the observation hockey that was
Utility.
previously
Being ahead.
more utility
Strategist,
based.
yeah.
Yeah.
Throw his little green little fucking plants around.
Yeah, come on.
This one looks yellow in the summer. Like,
Kabuto.
Dude, he's literally a fucking fraudulent green bull, bro.
Bro.
But yeah,
This
anything.
one eats you.
this one bites a little harder.
Its teeth aren't sharp, but
You ever heard of a rash, buddy?
far away.
Hope your allergy meds came in. Like, okay.
You need toilet paper, bro? I could create some. Literally. Some leaf. But yeah, a thing I've noticed though, that the flashback for our boy Bart beatdown was previously faced as 1 month ago. Shanks wanted Luffy poisoned within a month of handling the vial to Bart. Now, if we fast forward to the current situation that's going on with the Straw Hats, with the the alcohol and the absinthe, it actually is exactly 1 month later. Is any of this tied together? Danny started off for us.
I to be honest, I don't think it's tied. I think they're in a whole different situation. I think the absence itself is a very tricky situation. You know, they're stuck in a room of Legos. You know, Nami wakes up in a Lego room.
I'm so hyped for that.
And what they did is they literally said in the beginning of the chapter, hey, be careful. This stuff is going or might make
True.
you hallucinate.
They put that
Just
for a reason.
Be careful. And everybody's getting extremely drunk. And then what does Nami say? Oh man, I must have drank way too much. She wakes up, tripping out, doesn't know where she's at. The room looks crazy. I think, I don't know if I would call it a poison. I would call it more just they got really messed up, and I don't know who told her to wake up. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What I just don't understand is like there was knowledge that this alcohol wasn't normal from the Giants. Is it as simple as like the Giants can tank this shit because they're like 50 times bigger than a
Maybe.
human?
Maybe.
that one thing that we know
They could take it.
from Norse mythology, and like also just that's used in multiple games and media too, is that the mead that like the gods in them drink or can't be handled by a normal human. Right, we see that in like the actual Thor movies. We seen that in
Thor.
what's the name, God of War in that
Loki.
movie.
Okay.
Like we seen it in
So they can just
Assassin's
tank it.
Creed. Like the Giants could probably tank it, but for regular people, it
It's
probably
like too much.
really does
Sends
too
you to
much.
Legoland.
But I actually think that instead of it being related to the poison that Bart got, I think it's more related to Loki and his powers.
Dude, wait a minute. Nami never drinks this much. Hold up.
She drank a barrel.
Bro,
No,
she had a barrel. I've never seen Nami drink that much. I've
She's-
seen multiple parties, multiple arcs.
Has like a little
never
cutie drink.
I've never seen Nami drink like that. Not even close.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Isn't there been moments where she like outdrinks someone to gain something?
Dude, where?
Does that happen?
On a movie?
No, at what's it
Maybe.
called?
Versus Zoro.
No, and not versus Zoro. In the movie where we meet Vivi.
In the movie,
what's not the movie? What's that arc called? I'm sorry,
The book.
What-
No, not the book.
Basta.
What's before
Whiskey
that?
Peak.
Whiskey Peak. Okay, and
Oh,
Whiskey
she
Peak,
does.
she outdrinks the guys over there
On
to
purpose.
win. Yeah.
So maybe she do drink,
She-
but maybe she has never
Low-key,
tried some
she-
giant
she's
liquor.
low key. Yeah, some giant absinthe liquor out a barrel bigger than her head.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
some
yeah.
crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, and if you guys have ever had absinthe in real life, you aren't taking a barrel to the dome and
You're
like
not.
chilling.
Yeah.
You're taking a shot, and that's getting you
I'm gonna be-
already. You know.
To be honest, the only time I remember that word absent, because I don't really drink, is in the hospital as medication. So I was thinking, they're drinking
So
this?
me and Eric, we actually went out to the bar a couple months ago. And we had like 1 or 2 shots, maybe 3, and that stuff is strong.
You
It's-
started seeing Yonko
No, we
fruit.
didn't hallucinate or anything, but we were getting
strong,
we got pretty turned up pretty quick. So
And it tastes like shit, bro. It tastes like licorice
like
mixed with
licorice
ass.
yeah,
Damn.
licorice asshole.
Damn.
I've never tasted ass before.
Y'all were
but I
drinking,
did, bro.
y'all were drinking devil
So
fruits.
Nami had a barrel full of licorice asshole. Woke
Okay.
up in the Legoland right here in Orlando.
Yep.
But yeah. We're gonna touch on this a bit deeper. But we have to cover the fact that the Straw Hat ship is missing from the sea, which hallucinogens or not, like that is factual because I believe
True.
in that manga chapter, Frankie did not drink, Robin did not drink. They woke up and still noticed the ship is missing. First of all, were they celebrating? I don't know if this is factual. Were they celebrating on the giant ship?
On the giant ship, yes.
Yeah. And the Mary was just getting pulled along.
Yep, they were on the giant ship.
But everyone was on the giant ship.
Yeah,
though,
you
no?
could see the Sunny.
Yeah, the Sunny
You
was
could see
there.
the Sunny on a rope tied up to the big
Yeah,
giant.
but nobody
ship.
was on the sun.
But nobody
Yeah.
was on the Sunny.
Damn, how the fuck are they gonna find it?
That's what I'm saying, bro. But
No, but they're missing. There's people missing, and the Sunny's missing,
Exactly.
pretty much everyone who's had the
So it's not a
absinthe
hallucination.
as a human is probably missing.
and Sunny's missing. So that's very strange. That's a very strange situation. And what gets me the most is that Nami is wearing a different outfit, looking
Oh,
way
it looks
different when
so
she
cool.
wakes
I
up.
noticed.
Yeah. I'm gonna highlight this. So pretty much, as we go to the end of the chapter, Oda, I don't know if you guys noticed, the paneling of what he decided to focus on was very unique. Specifically, there was a panel of Nami's eye just focused in, and like it was a blink, little at the
Oh,
very
like from
end.
her perspective.
From her perspective.
Yeah.
Which to me is like, first of all, have we ever seen like a hypothetical where someone's like dreaming in One Piece and it looks like they're in a real situation? Has that ever occurred?
Hold on, I can't hear you. Take out the tin hat real quick.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Was there a time in Whiskey Peak? I don't know why I'm thinking of Whiskey Peak. Where we had that? Where we had like a panel where it was like all black and someone was knocked out? Like Zoro versus Luffy or something like that? Is that real? Maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
think so.
That's why it's like I don't think it's as simple as they're just tripping out. I think there's more to it. But pretty much, yes, as I'm going to highlight that Danny mentioned, she is wearing a different outfit, which seems to be an outfit from Elbaf.
I feel like she was drunk as shit, changed herself,
Okay.
and ended up wherever she was, and she
No,
can't remember.
I don't think she got drunk.
I-
and changed
Oh,
that.
come
think-
on now.
I
You
think
think there was
she got-
some...
So you think someone else changed Nami?
I think she got abducted by Loki.
I think.
I think that's... Yeah, we're gonna dive into that. But
Isn't
pretty
he on the
much
throne?
we all don't know what's actually going on here. Oda is great at writing a story that leaves questions to be answered.
Many questions.
But we're gonna do our best here, the Four Emperors, to try to dive into this. Nick, go ahead and break down what you think is going on with the situation.
Okay, I have a great idea as to what's going on. In terms of what's really happening, as you can see in the last panel, if you look around, this is made out of Legos, right? So we're kind of in a world that we've never even seen kind of before. So what I'm thinking, and stay with me, y'all, please stay with me on this one. Mr. Sun God Nika himself, power of imaginary beauty or whatever it is. He has his imagination. He can do whatever he wants that he thinks of. I'm thinking Luffy drank so much of that absinthe medication that he's imagining an entire world of toys and Legos,
That's
and
beautiful.
and Nami got sucked into
That's
it, and that's why
beautiful.
she's in the Elbaf outfit, because he knows they're heading to
That's
Elbaf.
beautiful.
Put it
That's
into it.
gorgeous.
Thank you, guys.
That is beautiful.
You can leave applause at the end. I appreciate it.
My only concern with that
okay.
is that we've never seen Luffy affect his surroundings without touching it. You know.
Okay.
So like he's able to manipulate his surroundings based off of his will, but and like Well, actually, we've seen him conjure things like his goggles, but that's still like he's physically touching things. I don't know if it's like he imagined an entire like castle. I think that's just too creative for Luffy, who we know is not that much of like when it comes to battle. Like obviously he comes with creative solutions, but like artistically, he's not gonna think
Like
about the
intricate
chandelier.
thinking.
He's not gonna think about the chandeliers and the flowers and this, that, and a third.
Okay.
I feel like
Maybe it's Gear 6.
yeah.
I was gonna say 5.5, but 6 works.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just my only thing with that. It's like I think that's just a bit of a stretch of Luffy's imagination, because if he could just change his surroundings, I mean, like that's a bit. I don't know.
That's very fair. Pretty much, that's the end of the chapter review that we have here. We want to know what your thoughts are, so in the comments below, make sure to just add your opinions. Were we on the point with this, or were we completely off?
You can
Let
say
us
I was
know.
right.
I mean, I think honestly, we're none of us are right, and we're gonna find something in between.
We're so far off.
Yeah, like we're out of
I
here.
think it's Loki, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Before we wrap up this episode, we have a few other theories not related to the chapter, but our boy Nick here, Ziahaha Blackbeard,
Yeah.
did mention that he has an interesting theory that actually, even though we're in the final arc and Oda's mentioned he's got to rush through everything, he doesn't think we're gonna go straight to Elbaf.
Hey
Why
guys,
is that?
Nick here again.
Oh, Nick, you're here?
Yeah. I just showed
What's
up.
up, dude?
Oh, what's up, bro? Where you been?
Yo. So that he's actually kind of right. I'm thinking we're not going straight to Elbaf. I think this is a whole cake to Wano moment where we don't go to straight to Wano. We're heading to Zou.
I texted you guys that earlier. I thought so too.
Wow, you're gonna steal credit for
Oh,
that.
okay.
You're gonna steal
Hey,
credit for
I have
mine.
proof.
We're gonna have to get copyrights out of here, bro.
Wow, Your Honor, he's
I
lying.
got written proof.
So I think we're going to Legoland Arc. We're going to defeat the Legoland pirates, and we're gonna find the Lego fruit. I think that's where we're headed.
Can I go off that theory a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
What I think
No.
is what I think is I believe that we're going to go into this Legoland arc. I think they're just going to get Loki, because like again, I think Loki's the cause behind it. So I think he's going to be like the first part of the whole Elbaf saga.
Okay.
So, they go through that, they do what they need to do, and then continue on, and then we're going to figure out who that figure was, who was like, I'm waiting for you. And then I think, because of everything that happened between Shanks and Luffy, they have to fight now. It's like, it's a principles thing, right? As two Yonkos who've both been disrespected, one has their flag burnt, the other had their fleet member destroyed, they have to go at it. Right.
So
I
weird.
don't think they're gonna let that slide. And we see how much Shanks' ship is based off of Norse mythology, with the way that his ship looks like a Viking ship. I think the ending that goes into the ending, and the real end, will be them fighting and being somehow connected to Ragnarok.
Peak.
I actually have a slightly different take. I do think they have to fight. I don't think it's going to be a traditional fight. I think we're going to do a callback all the way to Long Ring Longlands
Oh my God.
Davy back
and a
There it goes,
Davy
man.
back fight. I can't
Afro
seriously.
Luffy.
I can't seriously see like Shanks actually trying to kill Luffy at this point. It would break immersion for me, the whole storyline.
I don't think he has to kill him. I think defeat is one thing. I
Or
think he could
use
just
him.
defeat him. You
Use
don't have
his
to kill him.
life. Use his body.
Do you think he splits up
He's
all the straw
using
hats
him.
to different areas of the world? Like,
Oh man.
He
No.
I
uses
feel
it
like, no, I
and
feel like you just
discards
defeat
them.
them. If you defeat them, and because we know how much, I think it is a fight, because this is Elbaf we're talking about, like the land of warriors. That's how you settle disputes there.
do you think Loki
I
is
don't-
going to be some badass dude? I think he's going to be a meme,
No,
bro.
I think he's gonna be
Like a little dork
kid.
guy.
Yeah, like a dork. Like, oh, Lily,
No.
would you be my girlfriend, please?
Momomosuke.
Like,
I think so too, yeah.
I think so as well. So I think Elbaf has been preached as this huge, exciting island with the giants, but I also really just think it's gonna be some type of meme. We're gonna see Usopp get that power up, whichever way it is. I'm not really sure yet.
Devil fruit.
I really don't think so.
Hell no.
Devil fruit.
I
Remember
think
this,
that
guys.
would break the.
You heard it. Danny
Hell
on here
no.
on the mic.
Hell no.
I think he's gonna get like a sash from like one of the giants, and it's gonna give him.
He's gonna need giant
a mental
steroids.
power up, pretty
He's
much.
gonna need the Giants steroids to get some. He's the weakest right now.
Give him a Glock.
Dude, he
Y'all-
can't even fight Kuro
y'all,
right now.
y'all just gave me an idea, right? because we know Thor in actual mythology, Thor has the belt
The
of
hammer.
strength, not just the hammer, but the belt of strength. What if Usopp gets that belt and he gets like a strength?
Then he'll be able to fight Kuro.
Like just to because come on, everybody
You'll
else
get
is
Kuro
already
level.
everybody else is already superhuman.
What if
so?
he just slingshots fucking Thor's hammer?
I'm getting tired of y'all.
All right. That's just my take.
Trivia of the day. Who am I? I am part of the Marines. I have a Logia type devil fruit. I am always seen wearing a pair of glasses. My alias is that of a yellow monkey. Who am I? Steven, kick it off for us, bro.
All right, y'all already know. We appreciate y'all for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Join the Discord. Follow us on our social media page on TikTok and Instagram for the best memes and live updates.
Yo.
Listen, I've been Kaido, your boy Steve.
I've been Blackbeard. Nick.
Eric D. Gaines, a.k.a. the best emperor, Shanksu.
Luffy. I've been Danny.
And we'll
Como
catch y'all.
no. I said that backwards. Jetta pistola. My bad, guys.
Gotta get rid of this guy.
Cut the scene, got it.
Get
Hey,
him in-
we'll
get him in
catch y'all
concert.
next time, bro. Someone get this man out of here.
One's a conqueror of the seas, with a fleet both fierce and grand. One's a mastermind of chaos, with a plan to take the land. One's a force of nature, with storms and fury in his wake. One's a ruler of the underworld, with power none can shake. I, the four emperors, rule the waves till night. In the world of One Piece, the legends shine so bright. With a treasure map and a crew so grand, we'll follow their adventures to the farthest land. Raise your flag and shout it loud to the emperors we cheer. In the world of One Piece, where every tale is near. For every battle, every fight, and every daring quest, we'll honor the emperors who put the world to the test.